Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer.
We're broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take the hardwood here at the Phillips Arena. First game of this trip here for the Pelicans. They're hoping to start it off with a W. And this is a dangerous team, there's no doubt about it, with the Western Conference's fourth best record.
And I think for New Orleans, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Hazonia, and it's Pachulia in at the center. And so here is New Orleans, following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Here's Evans.
I got this cover, boys.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Come on.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Dishes it to Holiday. Down low. That's good from Davis on the assist by Holiday.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
The professor passes to Millsap. Hawks passing it around. Teague with a clean look. No good with the triple. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Evans missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ingles kicks to Horford. To the paint. And he takes that one out and powers it through.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ingles. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
No, he couldn't take that. He will make it.
Here's Hazonia. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. That's good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The professor passes to Millsap. Here's the professor.
That's your ball.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I got you.
And how about the bounce pass there being used
I got
to
you, bro.
perfection?
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last
Take a
season.
3.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Just over 2.5 minutes playing here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Hazonia. On the wing, Evans. Saw him with 10 points last game.
Watch it, guys.
Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here's the professor, guarded by Holiday.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the professor. Pachulia with the steal. Now running up the court. Evans trying to push it up. Pachulia dishes to Evans. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Battles through traffic and lays it in. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Kevin, that was really a tremendous effort. I mean, I thought they were coming all the way back. What a great fourth quarter of basketball. Just not enough to take it all the way.
And man, I tell you what, they had everybody in the building on the edge of their seats in that one. What an amazing comeback that would have been.
Here's the professor after Drew Holiday scored.
Oh my God.
Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh my
and that
God.
one's good. Davis has got 6. And now we'll get perspective here on the frenetic.
Get your head in the game.
Calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Simple.
Get your head in the game.
Side or run some pick and roll up top.
And he's checked in for Horford. Humphries comes in for Paul Millsap. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Now, here is Humphries. And the pass to Henderson. To the left side wing. Here's the professor. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Here is Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Stolen by Thompson.
That's another turnover. Come on.
59 seconds left to play here in the first. Anderson, a screen on Humphries. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A nice shot by Kufis.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Williams after Henderson's miss. Thompson in the corner. The tray. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Hawks trail by 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Schroeder.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Schroeder. 2 shots.
That one is off. Donald Sloan's checked in for the professor.
Crappy. Drew Holiday.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters. Not nearly quick enough.
I get him back in this.
Their fair share of those
Get your head in the game, boys.
As well.
Something was clearly a miss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with the professor, and it's Ingles at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Difficult to top that last game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
He feeds it to Ingles. No good.
Come on,
Evans with
Ingles.
some nice D. Pelicans leading by 6. And here's Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's the professor. And it falls
Yes.
over the rim and in. Well, professor's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, risky shot there, size-wise,
Get him
but
back.
the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's nothing easy inside.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw, good. Holiday. That one is no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Evans kicks to Holiday. Horford with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now here's Millsap. 9-point game his last outing. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot.
From last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Millsap. Pelicans leading by 3. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Here's Hazanya. Nailed from three-point land. Hazanya's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
No.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing we want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Pelicans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Evans passes to Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And now a 9-point Pelican lead.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
For New Orleans, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Davis sets a screen. Holiday dishes to Davis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent
Another turnover.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Inside, here's the Professor, and that one's good. The Professor's got 8 here in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Now here's Evans. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing, and that one's good. Evans has got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans. Here's the Professor on deep. Woo!
Yes!
The Professor's got 15 points.
Yes!
And that does it for the first half of play. Pelicans lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Thanks so much,
Yes,
Doris,
I am.
and we'll step away briefly, but
I really
we'll
am.
right back in there for the start of the third quarter.
Got nothing to say to
Well,
this.
both sides have assessed what they need to do
So-
over the break
so,
in halftime. We'll see now if one
I'll
can
get my
pull
head
on
in the
away
game.
here in the third.
Check out the game for the professor. 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Evans and Davis,
He's
the
bang.
forward tandem. Holiday out there with Hazonia. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hazonia. Here's Davis. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Davis has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pelicans. Millsap kicks to Ingles. Horford. And he gets the bucket.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
There's the screen. Evans passes to Pachulia. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for
Oh
Pachulia.
my God.
Here's Holiday. He has 5. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Feeds to Davis. Outside Holiday. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Hawks, number 1.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Atlanta making a switch here. Humphries checked in. And then for New Orleans, Kufis comes in for Anthony Davis. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Tyreek Evans. And the Hawks making a change here. Sloan's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here. The Hawks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Pass to Anderson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Thompson passes to Slaughter. The dish now to Anderson. Outside Holiday. Puts up a 3. That's good. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's the Professor, guarded by Holiday. The shot's good from the Professor.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Outside Holiday. They set the pick. To the inside. Anderson. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Here's the Professor. No good from outside.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Thompson dishes to Holiday. Anderson outside. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. They get a hand on it. Shoots it.
Come on.
And it's New Orleans.
Are you kidding me?
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
I'm sorry.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
In the NBA statistically. 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Slaughter passes to Kufis. On the wing, Thompson. Anderson kicks to Williams. There's a good screen. 4 on the clock. The rebound by the professor.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it.
And he gets it to go. The professor's got 8 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Williams. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2.
Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 7. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Third, Drew Holiday. And, of course, Freak.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And O'Quinn kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes to O'Quinn in the corner. Henderson with it. The three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 7. Williams with the ball, outguarded by the professor. A nice shot by Anderson.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And he gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The screen from Thompson. Anderson is screen on Henderson. There's a screen. Outside Williams. Now the feed to Pachulia. And that one's good. Pachulia's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by Darren Williams.
The professor passes to O'Quinn. Here's the professor. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from the professor. So for the Pelicans, Davis comes in for Anderson. And it's Hezonja in for Hollis Thompson. Both free throws good from the professor. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Right wing. Kicks it to Davis. He dishes it to Williams. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder. No good. Horford is checked in for Humphries. Joe Ingles comes in for Gerald Henderson. And the professor subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Pelicans also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Kufis. Hollis Thompson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Hezonja. Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with the professor. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Free throw, good, Anderson. New Orleans making a switch here. Pachulia is checked in. And both free throws good for Anderson.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's the professor. Millsap a screen on Williams. T. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And the New Orleans leaders got to just 7 on the basket from Millsap.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Williams dishes to Anderson. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Misses from short range. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. There's the triple. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from the Professor.
Yes, just for
Now
points.
just a
We can do it, boys.
4-point Pelican lead.
We can do this.
Outside Holiday. There's a screen. He kicks to Anderson. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we'll get.
Here's Horford in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he's really made the most of his
We can do it,
opportunities
boys.
today. I mean, he needs...
As I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Evans comes in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Hazanya in for Williams. The Hawks trail by 4. Dishes it to Ingles. Hawks passing it around. Got it. Nice one there from the Professor. The Professor's...
I think I should stop taking stupid shots and pass better too. Too many turnovers.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Evans left side. .13 feet away. Ingles with the rebound. And has gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Boom! Booyah!
Tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberate.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to let my ball out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
You would need so much in the press room before the games. Maybe it's a good look like be comfortable like we are. Outside Holiday. Nice D from the Professor. Outside T. To the middle. Millsap.
Yes!
Shaking off
Finally
that
take the
slow
lead.
start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Finally.
They set the pick. Evans gets to Holiday. To end the run. Connects. A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right now.
Pass to Ingles. Teague drives in. Comes up empty down low. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Holiday kicks to Evans.
This is gonna be crazy.
5 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Misses the 3. The Professor. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime.
Man.
And it's the Hawks to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Professor out there with Teague. And it's Ingles in at the small forward.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Evans outside. Davis setting the pick for Evans. The pass to Holiday. Now here's Pachulia. He's covered closely. It's Davis with the drive. That is good. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Feeds to Ingles. Here's Horford. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. There's the pick. Holiday attacks again. Holiday missing. And Atlanta has possession.
Give me a good pass.
And that one. Evans kicks to Holiday. Here's the screen. Davis against Horford. Davis, the pass to Holiday. He feeds it to Pachulia. And he gets it to go.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Here's the professor, picked by Horford. 13 feet away. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball popping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Evans. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Make some noise, crowd.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Here's the professor. Outside Teague. Picked by Humphries. For the 3. Teague can't hit.
Stop doing shit like that.
There's 48 seconds left in the first overtime. And the wide open shot from Evans. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Nice break here. Here come the Hawks. Pulls it from the elbow.
Oh, right here. Come on.
Clark,
oh,
big time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
To the inside. Davis. Yes.
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
He nails it.
Yes!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Oh. Of course. You have to stop them from making it. Anything and everything you can do.
Now Evans. Out left to the wing. Here's Azania. Can't knock in the 3. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this.
This is the first time I've ever gone to second overtime. Like, the first ever time for a second overtime.
Kicks it out to Evans. It's in there. Davis with the assist. 14 points for Tyreek Evans.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
Atlanta making some changes. Humphries comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And the professor subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Pelicans also changing it up. Kufis checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Teague. Here's the professor. Money!
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass.
Yes!
You just can't ever give up on a play.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope to alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Tyreek Evans is checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Darren Williams.
Absolutely massive.
Here's Teague. Unloads. It's good! And it is a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
I'm gonna win this.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Believe in you guys. Come on, don't make me.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Here's the professor. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Okay. I was supposed to get 40 points here and I just screwed it up. I guess we just glad to lose.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No point. Like we went to 3 overtimes.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
That's crazy.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. From deep. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. An amazing game lasting multiple